Hey, welcome to week 3. Thanks for joining. Week 3 brings up this white stuff. You get to see some snow. It's been fun. It's been challenging. So thanks again for tuning in, and welcome again to week 3. Well, I've been hiking about an hour this morning, and just had to make sure I capture some of this beauty as I'm climbing up the Waya Bald. It's just a light dusting, probably half an inch at the most, that we got last night. It's just magnificent. It's a little chilly, the wind's blowing, but for the wind chill, I think it would be really beautiful hiking day. I do have a balaclava on and gloves, but other than that, it's really pleasant. It's supposed to clear some more as we go. At the top of Waya Bald, hopefully we'll be able to really treat you with some great shots. Waya Bald is reputed to be one of the prettiest places on the whole Appalachian Trail, and today I think we're gonna get a treat, getting a chance to see it dusted in snow. And if the forecast holds up, we're actually gonna have some sunshine later on today. So okay, it's noontime. I've been up and over Waya Bald. It was very windy, very cold up there, but the sun was starting to clear. You can see it's still clearing, and a nice day. You can see the trail now is not white but brown, partially due to the weather. A little sunshine, maybe a little warming up, but I think it's actually more due to the fact that we have passed the shelter, and so all the northbounders in the last 3-4 hours have been on this trail, and they've of course potted it down and helped the snow go away, because on my way up Waya, there was only one set of footsteps coming southbound at me, and there were portions once we got to a junction, whoever was hiking southbound had come off of a different trail. So for a while on the AT north, my footprints were the only ones on the path heading north. And as we got farther up the mountain, we went from a half to an inch to almost 2 inches of snow. Now I'm back on probably 1,000 feet off of the elevation. You can see the snow is starting to go away. Okay, before the day's over, this has been a great hike. You can see the snow still with us. I thought I'd let you see me for a second. One reason I wanted you to see that I had to wear this balaclava almost all day today, and oftentimes had to wear it up over my mouth like this because it was so cold. It was cold, but mostly it was the wind. And once I protected my cheeks, my ears, and my throat, it was very pleasant. And there are a couple times where I got warm enough, we were able to take it off. I was able to take it off. So we had some technical difficulty there. I dropped a glove and didn't want to walk away without it, of course. As mentioned, the balaclava, though, it has been invaluable in this cold weather. And as cold as it was, probably stayed in the 30s all day today. The wind made the biggest difference in what I should be wearing. So I think without the wind, I would have gotten away with a cap or maybe even nothing on my head. But we had gloves on most of the day. Sometimes we had shells on over the gloves. Often had to zip up my jacket as far as I could. Sometimes I pulled the hood over. All those ways to regulate the heat and stay comfortable. But I really did, and it was really a great hike. I'm just going to try to do a little pano here just so you can see. Hopefully you can see some of the views behind me. There we go. They never quite cleared completely. When I was on Waya Bold, which is not a bald actually, it looked like it was going to clear, and we've got pictures. It got very bitterly cold up there, so I had to finish up and get off the top of the summit. But anyway, this is just a quick 360. Behind me, of course, is the trail and where we're going. I need to step down a few stairs, so it's probably best that I finish this up right now. But you can see we had a good day with the snow, a nice hike. Quality of the trail was fantastic. So another great day. I really enjoyed the climb up Waya Bold and this long, slow, beautiful walk, just literally a walk through the woods, very pleasant for hours. And then we dropped down into another gap. We've come up one more time, and now I'm going to be descending for the rest of the day to get to my gap at the end of the day. Well, I thought I'd put the camera kind of away for the day for videoing, but I just got to this Copper Ridge outlook, and I think this might be, you know, all in all, the best views we've had during the whole trip. The lighting is such that you can see on and on. You've got some good blue sky. You've got a bunch of clouds that are adding to the beauty. So I thought I would catch this quick before I moved on. That's pretty amazing. Well, it's too bad it's not clear this morning. Just climbed this observation tower out of Tellico Gap, and you can get a 360 of the area. Over here you can see still some snow left in the ground from yesterday. There's a little bit of flurries right now, very, very light flurries. But it's a shame it's not a little brighter, clearer, because obviously you can see 360. Well, you can probably still see the flurries today. I stopped here to sort of do a shout out to the Appalachian Trail Maintenance Club for this area. It's the Nantahala area. We're very close to Nantahala Outdoor Center, but you can see how this area was hit by the fires 2016, and it's very severe a property here. You can see just how steep it is. I'm going to show you just how steep this falls off, and I'll show you where we came from. I didn't come from here. I came from up here. Very steep, very vertical, and then it came down this way, and I just was amazed at how much work the crew has done. Look at the stairs that have been built just in the last 2 years to help the hikers make their way through this part of the trail. So well done, and it just shows how much through hikers and others rely on the volunteer help that is out there up and down the corridor, and one of the main reasons to support the Appalachian Trail Conservancy. Okay, so I came out of those woods down a long descent and just came into an area known as the Nantahala Outdoor Center. Certainly an iconic, I like to use that word, I know, iconic place on the AT. And here is, I think it's Little Tennessee River, I'm not sure. What's really neat for me is I remember being here back in the 1970s and competing in a competition where we had to go through these slalom gates. So it's kind of neat to see them set up as they are. So this is the whole complex here. There's a hostel, there's a couple of restaurants, there's an outfitter store, and the like. So this is a big stop, and it's good to be here. I've seen this scene so many times on other people's videos who have done through hikes. And then it does certainly remind me of my time in college when we came down here to compete. Well, we've been climbing out of the Nantahala Outdoor Center all morning. It's reputed to be one of the longer, tougher climbs on the trail, and it has been a good climb, easier than I thought. I've been trying to take it very methodically, realizing we had to climb about 2,000 feet in 5 miles, and it's gone very well. Now look at all this. I guess all these ice crystals. It is just above freezing, but it's a pretty good temperature for hiking. I kind of like this little tunnel-like area we were going through, so I decided to film it a little bit. It has been a pretty good walk this morning. Beautiful sunshine, not much wind, but lots of climbing. But I've been pacing myself, feel really good. Okay, we've had a big climb today out of the NOC, and most of it's over now. I'm at the top of something called Swim Bald, but I just thought, I just love, there's been a number of times this morning where we've had these tunnels of rhododendron with the snow left over from a couple of nights before. And it's such a pretty sight and scene. I thought at least take you on a brief walk so you could see it and hopefully experience it a little bit. It's just really fun. Said it was a great hike today. We got to go down a little bit and then climb up one more bald called Chia Bald, and then there'll be a couple miles downhill, and I'll be done probably mid-afternoon. Got a big surprise coming this afternoon, and Brooke is coming out to tent with me this afternoon and then spend a couple of days on the trail. So next time I turn this on and I have a mystery guest, hopefully that'll be Brooke, and she can take part in a little video. So anyway, I just thought this was just a beautiful, beautiful place. I'm on top of Swim Bald on a great Friday, and I'll get back to you later.